Good morning, everyone. I'm going to share with you some history about the Connecticut Hearing Voices Network and share my story. The Hearing Voices Network was brought to Connecticut by Ron and Kyle and the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services with a kickoff event that was held March 25th, 2014, featuring the guest speaker Peter Bullimar, who is a voice hearer and trustee of the UK Hearing Voices Network. He is an international speaker and trainer for the Hearing Voices, on Hearing Voices, and Paranoia. Connecticut Hearing Voices Network, a grassroots organization that was birthed with the support and funding of the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services and Value Options Connecticut Behavioral Health Partnership in 2014. Early in June 2014, the Board of Trustees formed with Marcia Kopsky, Selena Grover-Wellborn, Annette Diaz, and myself as trustees. We were actually involved in the process of pursuing the vision of becoming the fourth peer-run nonprofit in Connecticut. As time went on, late 2015, we approached Advocacy Unlimited, Inc. to become part of their organization so that Connecticut Hearing Voices Network would have stability and sustainability. 2016 brought Connecticut Hearing Voices Network exciting supports from Advocacy Unlimited, coupled with the fiscal support through Beacon Health Options, Connecticut Behavioral Health Partnership. Our goal is to create, when I was moving in, the sky darkened and it thundered loudly. I cringed, which Lisa noticed. I heard my dad's voice saying, "They're bowling upstairs," a seemingly benign message, which I'm sure many of you have heard. However, it shook me to the core, which I didn't understand until later that night after attending a Hearing Voices Network support group that Marty co-facilitated. I got the visions and memories of my dad's perpetrator behavior that followed his message. Allowing my process to unfold, I noticed I was not later. He was buried on September 9th, As they were sealing up his crypt, it thundered so loudly that the earth seemingly shook. I didn't cringe, and I heard a voice. I believe the voice of God saying, "It is finished," which were the last three words Jesus spoke on the cross. I felt an enormous sense of peace come over me. Since that day, I no longer fear thunder, which I had my whole life not knowing why. One evening while driving home from the Norwalk Hearing Voices support group that I co-facilitate, it was lightning in the sky. However, it did not thunder, and I actually laughed to myself saying, "They stole my thunder." I came to a new understanding with insight and of the meaningfulness and acceptance of my voice's visions and what others deem as unusual perceptions, viewing them through a wellness lens. If anybody has any questions, there's still some time for me to answer them briefly, so there will be a panel. Yes, I can't see you with the lights, but just, yes.
You have a support network. Do you also have one online?
No, we don't have an online support network. There is one, I think, somewhere in the United States that you can call in toll free as well as get support if you want to log in